Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban have been together for almost 2 decades. It's a lifetime by Hollywood standards, isn't it?
For me, it was just so exciting as well.
Does Keith really have a Babygirl-related tattoo? Why did Nicole almost end their relationship after they got married? And what's the real secret to their long-lasting bond? The answer will surprise you. The real-life Babygirl. Nicole's most recent role certainly got fans talking, and not only about the steamy scenes the actress had with her much younger colleague, but also about what her husband would think about the movie. Will Keith even want to watch his wife in this kind of film? For sure, the singer has been asked this question more than once, and his answer couldn't be more wholesome.
Are you looking forward to watching?
Very much.
What's more, Keith has revealed that he's very proud of his wife for choosing this kind of role.
Proud. And she's so bold in her choices, so, I'm very grateful that that film's been received the way it has.
But as of now, it's still unclear whether Keith has watched the movie. And what does Nicole herself think about it? According to the actress, the process of filming Babygirl was delicate, intimate, and deep. At the same time, it also made her vulnerable in certain ways. Kidman even said that it was the most exposing film in her career. But thanks to how the set was organized, she never felt exploited or forced to do anything. It was a safe environment for Nicole. And here's another fun fact. Did you know that the word Babygirl isn't new for the actress and her husband? Keith even has it tattooed on the back of his neck. But it certainly has nothing to do with the movie. Turns out Urban has always called his wife Babygirl. And he still says that he has total rights over this word, despite the film.
After the movie, does it take a new, is it a new meaning now?
No.
If you still don't believe in this coincidence, here's proof from the year 2018. That's when Keith won Entertainer of the Year at the CMA Awards. And this is what he said in his acceptance speech.
Babygirl, I love you so much. Thank you.
He certainly deserved this award. Both of them work a lot these days. Last September, Keith released his 12th studio album titled Hi, and he's had quite a few tours with his band. Meanwhile, Babygirl wasn't Nicole's only project in 2024. The actress starred in a rom-com, A Family Affair, alongside Katie Bates, Zac Efron, and Joey King. She also had lead roles in TV dramas, Expats, and The Perfect Couple. This month, she'll be back on our screens with a new movie, Holland, and a few more projects of hers are still in the works. She's in so many projects that it was even mocked by the host of this year's Golden Globes.
Thank you to Keith Urban for playing guitar around the house so much that she wants to leave and make 18 movies a year.
Many fans wonder how Keith and Nicole keep their love alive with such a jam-packed schedule. We'll talk about it later. And now, let's recall how it all began for these lovebirds. Fighting insecurities together. Keith and Nicole met in 2005 at the Good Day LA Gala, a Los Angeles event honoring Australians. They had sparkles flying almost immediately. To Keith, Nicole looked like a creature from another world, so it took him some time to find the courage to call her and ask her out. Too bad the actress wasn't as self-confident as you'd expect at that time. Even though Nicole has always been a brilliant actress and a gorgeous woman, she didn't feel that way for a long time in her life. When she was married to Tom Cruise, Kidman was made believe that she was nothing but a star's wife. She felt as if she didn't stand a chance in Hollywood on her own.
How critical are you of yourself when you see yourself, and do you pick yourself apart?
Nicole would always hide in the background, giving center stage to her then husband. I felt it was my job to put on a beautiful dress and to be seen and not heard, she once commented. Even the sweeping success of her own career and an Oscar win couldn't convince her otherwise.
And I was sitting in the Beverly Hills Hotel, and it was all extraordinary, and I was the loneliest I'd ever been.
At the time, Nicole was still dealing with depression after her divorce, and she threw herself into work trying to overcome it. But it didn't seem to make her feel better.
Running from my life at that time, I wasn't able to handle the reality of my life.
When Nicole met Keith, she was still hurting inside. As they started dating, she'd tell him how independent she was and that she didn't need anyone. Yet he realized how she really felt.
You don't have to do that anymore, Nick. I'm here, and I'm going to love you through everything, and I mean everything.
He helped Nicole to finally understand her worth, and she learned to appreciate herself as a woman and actress. But for sure, Keith was never a perfect man. In fact, he'd been fighting with his own demons. Like Nicole, he never felt good about himself. When one of his girlfriends broke up with him by saying that he was old news, it dropped his self-esteem below the ground level. I felt like I didn't have much of anything to offer. I was just an alien, Keith shared. But his main issue was addiction. Before he met Nicole, the singer went into rehab 2 times, but both were unsuccessful. Even when they got married, he was still struggling with it. It came to a point where Nicole started having second thoughts about their relationship.
And barely 4 months into our marriage, my addictions that I'd done really nothing about blew our marriage to smithereens.
Seeing how huge the problem was, Nicole realized she had to have a serious talk with Keith, and she knew exactly what to tell him.
I love you, and I'm here when you decide to do the work. And if you don't, then that's it.
It dawned on Keith that he could lose the love of his life, so he became determined to recover, went to rehab again, and finally succeeded. The singer later admitted that Nicole saved his life. I was spiritually awoken with her, and for the first time in my life, I could shake off the shackles of addiction, he shared. Soon after that, Keith and Nicole became parents to 2 beautiful daughters, Sunday and Faith, and they truly began enjoying their time together. The beacons of true romance. These 2 have always melted their fans' hearts. Whenever Nicole and Keith come to an event, they can't stop holding each other, and it looks like they keep the spark alive by staying close.
We talk about everything, we evaluate everything together, and then just...
However, recently, fans got a bit worried about the couple. It was unusual to see them separated for some public occasions. For example, Nicole came alone to the Venice Film Festival, and Keith also toured with his band without his wife. Some even speculated that the 2 of them had relationship issues. Allegedly, they'd been torn between Sydney and Los Angeles. An insider shared that it was all because Nicole wanted to move to her native Australia, while Keith preferred to live in California as it was better for his career. But even if they had this kind of argument, it doesn't seem to affect their marriage. And despite their busy schedules, they keep appearing in public together whenever they can. Do you remember their dazzling, coordinated black and white ensemble at the 2024 Met Gala? They looked stunning. Besides, it was so sweet to see Keith lovingly holding Nicole's hand as she walked up the Met steps. Truly, the spouses have always been there for each other. Have you heard the heartwarming tribute speech Keith delivered to his wife at the 2024 AFI Life Achievement event?
She's raw, but she's resilient. She's serious and a complete goofball. Crazy. Fun to be around.
But turns out that mutual support isn't the only secret to their marriage. Nicole recently shared which feature in their bathroom has kept them strong. "We have a double shower, the double-headed shower, key to a successful marriage," she said. It might sound incredible, but the actress has her reasons. Most of all, she loves to hear how Keith sings and comes up with new songs in the shower. And there's even more to it. The spouses have a rule: to always be home for a weekend to spend quality time together. The greatest thing our family priest told us very early on in our marriage was, always kiss hello and kiss goodbye. It just keeps you connected, the actress added. So it looks like there's no trouble in paradise, and Keith and Nicole keep doing what they did years ago. Love each other.
Nick pushed through every negative voice, I'm sure even some of her own, and she chose love.
That's the only thing that we have is and choose love.
Share in the comments below what you think about their relationship, and then go ahead and watch other videos on OSSA.